On today's episode of Complete Toilet Garage, Cyrus is back and he's moving forward because he's got work to do. Oh, and turbo. We're going to be YouTube certified transmission mechanics. Alright guys, on this episode, we're going to be transmission mechanics. But before that happens, I figure we open the surprise here that I talked about the last episode. Reached out to our friends at Max Feeding Rods, and I'm like, yeah, I'm building a Corvette with a diesel and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh yeah, okay, here. Send you a turbo, and I believe this is a wastegate. So let's go ahead and open these things up. I ain't gonna lie to you guys, shipping has not been kind to this box. I'm pretty sure the other turbo came in a separate box. Or a box in a box, and it was way better protected, but we're going to see how well this survives here. Don't worry, it'll buff right up. Oh yeah. Alright, what do we got here? Insulation. Insufficient power and boost. Yeah, that's why we got this, because it's insufficient. It's just got steam engine on the Cummins, kind of, I think. Is that Cummins? I don't know. Get rid of that. Oh yeah, getting excited over that shock, and look at that. That's a turbo. Look at me point. This is what I was really looking forward to here. These are quality stickers here. And because, I mean, this thing's a NASCAR, we're just going to put it over that Bondo crack, and she'll hold tight.
They're trying to tape the left rear fender on, it's barely hanging on. They're taping the hood on.
And it's braille, too. You know, you can feel it. It says Max Feeding Rods. You know, we got a V-band. That's nice. We're going to actually have exhaust on this one, boys. Here's what I'm worried about. Okay. Yeah, that's right. The fucking wastegate, or blow off, or whatever it's called, is built on the turbo. I'm not retarded, I promise. I know what you guys are thinking. This is a tiny turbo, and it is, especially compared to the other one. But this is a 4.3 V6. These engines don't really like boost anyway, so you know, 5 to 8 psi is, you know, max boost we're looking to put in this thing before, you know, head gasket failure. So that's why we went with the smaller guy here. Now the reason I selected this turbo, it's a slight upgrade from the factory 4.2 liter Nissan turbo diesel engine. It should work on the 4.3, or you can get 2 of these and turbocharge your LS. If you want to score your own turbo, there's a 10% off discount link here in the description. Well, looks like the turbo survived shipping. That's a plus. Move that out of the way there. Oh yeah. We'll find a nice little home for this guy. No problem.
I think it was meant to be.
You want the drain pointing straight down. Make the turbo live the longest. But you loosen up these here and then you can clock the outlet. Looks like everything's still in one piece. Installed. Last but not least, let's open this up. Oh, it's what I always wanted. The XCXGSY. Sweet. It's a lanyard.
Oh, yeah, a lanyard. Oh, nice. A turbo lanyard.
Turbo. It's going to make them walk faster. Maybe a little less caveman-like, too. Oh, beautiful, you know. Lanyard. What do we got here? Ooh. This is blow off. Time the turbos right here, not sitting right here. And here's boost going through here, going into here. Well, that's going to be custom too. Now, before you guys destroy me in the comments of diesels don't need blow-off valves, yeah, I already know that. There's no throttle blade. But, more or less, I got this for future turbo builds. This makes it easy. You just plumb it in line, bolt it right there, some hardware, and some hoses with the kit. Sweet. So that's a project for the next episode. This episode we're being transmission mechanics, and we're going to see it run and drive forward. And we're going to see a test drive. So let's get on to all that shit. We already went ahead, ripped out the TH350 that, you know, we found out has 0 forward gears. We finally reached a point in our lives where we're like, hey, why not just rebuild the goddamn transmission?
You're crazy, man. I like you, but you're crazy.
Instead of looking around, blah, 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 taking another gamble on a piece of shit. This is what we're doing today, guys. We're going to rebuild the trans, and I can guarantee you by the end of this, Cyrus will have 100% more forward gears.
Or at least 50.
At least 50. Yeah, we'll sell for 50% here. I mean, nowadays with Common Core and all that, 50% somehow passing. So I took the pan off, and I think we found all the forward gears and then some. I've never...
What is that, like a gel? Are you getting slimed?
I feel like this is, oh my God. It's fucking Jello, bud. It's licorice Jello. Oh, that was a chunk, whatever that was. Oh, more chunks. Oh yeah, that's a chunk of something right there. Oh my fucking sweet Jesus. How did he even have reverse? That filter is plugged fucking solid, dude.
Dude, that thing is heavy as
Yeah, let's pour right in. Just flush and fill, you know, change the filter and fluid. It'll be fine. Sad part is looking there. You can see red fluid in there. Filter was doing its job.
Oh, yeah. Only burnt on Sunday?
I've been just letting her ooze and drain here. Basically, the next step is to get this accumulator out, which is just a pair of vice grips, and push in on it to get the snap ring out. You gotta slide that gear off, which they like to break, so you gotta be careful, but also kind of, you know, not careful with it. The whole reason we're taking this apart is because obviously it only has reverse, and that's because we believe the forward clutch pack, or whatever it's called, is completely burned out. And that's what, you know, the internet says, so it must be true. Got the accumulator cover off here, and more surprises.
Yeah, 3-4 pieces there. Why is it so crooked?
Well, this accumulator, that spring is not broken.
Are you sure? Did you actually look?
Yeah. So you got 4 check balls when you take this off. Got one there, one right here,
Bird.
one right there, and one right there. And after that, it's all removing the drum and shit, and we're down to pretty much a bare case. Alright, so now that you're panicking, because, you know, you took the valve body off and you're way deeper in this transmission than you ever thought you would be. Well, we took the pump out. You can use a pump puller, which kind of latches onto here and then pushes against that guy. Or like the guy said in line, precision transmission.
Well, here we are again. Precision Transmissions, hard at work.
Precision.
On YouTube.
If y'all need anything done, give us a holler at Precision Transmissions. We do it right.
That's my instructions I'm watching on this thing. You can use a pump tool, or like he said, you can use a fucking bar. Come in here like this. I just tapped it while I pulled, and pump comes out. No special tools. So this is the 3rd gear band, I believe, or 3rd gear clutch set.
Nah, this is neutral.
Isn't it all neutral at this point? Yeah, work it. Oh yeah. So now we got to take the band out. Click, click, crunch.
What?
Yeah, now the drum can come out. We yanked the drum apart here. That guy went over this guy.
Oh, he's clean, dude.
1st and 2nd, maybe? I don't know. Because I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing
Yeah,
or talking
just
about right
doing
now.
stuff.
We're
This
just
is
doing
It's
stuff.
our first day on the job.
Yeah.
Give us a fucking break.
But the internet was right. We are dumbasses, but that's not what I'm trying to say here. Here's the forward gear clutch pack. Dude, look at this. So there's clutch on one side, nothing on the other. So we got her all apart here. We just got one last set of clutches to do, and that involves taking out the rest of the drum basically. And this is the only bitch part right there, as he's pointing, is one side of a snap ring. It's buried.
And this doesn't.
Well, we got it. It only took like 4 hands to do it, or 3.5, but
Yeah.
the guy at Precision Transmission, my hat's off to you. I don't know how the fuck you did that. Slide that guy off.
Nothing wrong with them.
Dang old planetary gear.
Except for that, what was that, leaf? Oh.
Basically, the whole reason we're taking this part is there's another set of clutches back there.
There's too much shit in the way now.
So we got that guy out. Now it's a matter of banging. I don't know, man. He sent that. Stand the whole trains up on end and whammo. Yep. Don't worry. This is normal. This is how you do this.
That's a gaping hole you got there.
Only the finest. We're transmission mechanics now.
Let's go. In and out. 20 minutes adventure. Can't f***ing do this anymore! This was insane! That was pure luck! I was not in control of that situation at all!
Oh, man. That was a fucking nightmare I had last night. I had a nightmare that I was rebuilding an automatic transmission. Well, guys, now it's ripped apart here. Next day. Before I go clean this case down and all that, I figured I'd deal with this broken off bolt here that holds in the vacuum modulator here. And there we go. Problem fucking solved. I mean, it's not the best fit, but all it's got to do is hold a bracket in. A zip tie was doing its job, so come on here. Perfection. That's not what this channel is about. Alright, fellas, time to clean this monstrosity up. And just so happens, the guys at Super Clean reached out to me, and they're like, hey, do you want to try our product? I'm like, sure. I'm a straight shooter, so we're going to try it out. Not here to sell you guys anything, I'm just here to review this. So, they sent me a couple things. This is just a regular degreaser, blah, blah, blah. You can mix it with water, thin it out, use it on a whole bunch of stuff. In fact, here's the list. And then the other one's this stuff, but in an aerosol can. We're going to do half and half. See which one works better here. So, we're just going to mist this over on one side here. I want to do a nice heavy coating. I don't know if you gotta shake this or not. We'll see. I'm doing it.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
There's the dumbass.
There goes the cap. Oh, it's broken and everything. Well, here we go, guys. If you aren't a dumbass like me, I'm sure this will work pretty well. But I'm shaving right now, apparently. Oh, yeah. My hands will be clean after this. Hey, come back here.
At least catch it in the pan.
Oh, we have a complete toilet garage's honest reviews. This ain't scripted, clearly. Oh, yeah.
There it is. There's the pressure.
Nicely slather the surface. I mean, I'm covered in it anyway, so if it's bad for your skin, well, I'm putting that to the test too, I guess. Don't want to waste it now.
You can use it on your driveway also.
That's one of the many uses.
It
See,
cleans
I'm
everything.
cleaning my driveway right now.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, we should have put it in that spot.
I don't know how long you're supposed to let it sit. Don't know. Obviously, I'm not good at paying attention to instructions. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Well, I gotta say, from first impressions here, the foam works way better than the regular spray. At least using hand application. But look at how clean my hands are. They haven't been this clean since I popped out of the womb. Would I recommend this? Yes. Would I recommend not breaking the tit off like I did? Oh, absolutely.
Do it. Just stab a hole in the side of it.
Now there's your fucking review, Super Clean. Well, I don't want to super clean my eyes here, so. Really? Oh yeah. It's going. I do it with my life. Can't waste. You want to take a barbecue brush now to your aluminum. This is gonna be super clean.
Did your parents have any children that lived?
Terrible, I know. Oh, look at that, brand new. It's freshly rebuilt right now. You don't got plenty of that stuff back in there.
Approximately 20% of the Neanderthal genome seems to have survived in the modern human pool.
Top off the training fluid now.
And look at that. It's just beautiful. Not all the way.
So what you doing there, Ike?
Oh, you know, just cleaning my grill. Chip it away.
Nothing like having to use a screwdriver. It's more of a pick now.
You made this.
I probably did.
I don't think you bought it like this.
Look at this crustacean Ike just found. That used to be transmission fluid and maybe leaves. Transmission may not work after this, but it's gonna sure look good.
Yeah, that's for your product. Worked pretty damn well.
Oh, right, it's selling my soul, you know. For one bottle of super clean at a time. Oh, guys, I gotta say, not bad. Probably gonna use this product in the future, especially for the price of it and how much you get of it, and all the different uses, indoor, outdoor, all sorts of shit right here. Yeah, all these different uses, all these different concentrates. Use it in the fucking shower if you want it. For what it is, I definitely recommend it. Yeah. All right, well, after all the cleaning and shit, that's a brand new transmission case right there. Just poured it earlier. It's still hot. Look out. Ow! Yeah, look out. When you're going to reassemble your transmission here, first you really got to sit down and think about it. Change your attitude. But anyways, once you figure that out and you watch the same YouTube video like 50 times over again, precision transmission, that's where I came up with this harebrained idea going, hey, I'm a transmission mechanic now, and so is this fucking guy. So
We got this.
we got this. He's a good dude. Watch his channel. Old timer. And I don't know about you fuckers, but that's how I learned everything that I know. It's just some old timer. He ain't being nice. He's just, yep, this is how it goes together. You
Yep. Get out of my way.
get out of my way. You're an idiot. So what you want to do here is take your engine stand that you've been using for a transmission stand and then flip her over, let all the water drain out. Then you got a hole there. And it just happens to hold that transmission like perfectly. But you want that hole because you got to slide some shafts in. So that's step one. Next step, like I said, you got to fucking soak your clutches, but there's a bearing that sits down there. Just give her a nice dip in the old bath here. Put her on in here. You know it's this bearing because there's 4 notches in it. And then there's a collar on it. Collar obviously goes down. Boom. Done. See? Transmission rebuilt. That's all it was. This is one of the planetaries. You got a roller bearing in here too. Same thing. Just fucking lube her up. Now, we lucked out and there's already a brass bushing in here. Normally these are plastic and they like to break or fall out. And without that bushing in there, it's not going to seal something in here. I don't know what the guy said, but basically you're not going to build pressure and the transmission's just going to fry itself. There's your planets. Yeah, planets, planetary gears. Yeah, you kind of want to check and make sure they're all good and not falling out. Dipped her on in there. She'll love it. Just drop that some bitch right down on there.
It's supposed to shift gears.
Shifting. And there we go. Lubed up, drop her on in. Now you want to do it as sideways as possible too. Alright, clutch time. Round 1 of many.
Round 1, fight.
Start with steel.
Drop it in there.
Throw her around in there. Tell you what, guy with 40 years experience makes this look way fucking easy. He just drops them in. Pretty much throws them in there. Alright, so after you get the goddamn clutches in, you got this anti-rattle spring here. That's how it goes. And then just install it, right? Installed. Seriously, that's how you install it. Alright, got 5 more clutches soaking. They're the smaller clutches. They're going to be going next. The next step is this guy. I don't know what the fuck it's called. It's a race for the planets.
Race for the planets.
How stupid can somebody be to say that?
So when you're putting the sumbitch in with this fucking anti-rattle clip, there's going to be a tab that comes through, which I think is that guy right there. Just drop it down just like that.
That's supposed to happen.
Don't drop that out of there, guys. This is fun. Hey, he got it.
I fixed that. So when you drop this down in here, you don't drop it.
You don't actually drop it now. There you go. Yep.
There we go. And there's our clip. Way down in yonder.
Here. Right there.
Now we
need a snap ring. Alright, so that's what we got there. Basically, you just don't want this guy on the outside of that, because then as soon as you put it in reverse for the first time, that will fall out. Alright, so the next step is you got a thrust washer you got to put in. There's a new one in the kit. I'm going to put that guy in. 4 tangs, center it. Boom, done. After that, next piece is part of the sun shell here. I'm just going to dip her. Lube never hurt anything.
That's what she said.
I'm just going to put that guy, boom, right like that. Spin it, and she'll drop down. So you just keep working it, torquing it.
Oh, yeah.
I believe it's down far enough. Next step is the real snap ring. This is the only one out of all of them that's like, what the f? But putting it in should be a little easier. There. Apron's in. Woo! Roundy round.
A lot better for roundy round cars.
Alright, so next up, you got another thrust washer here. And this is a 4-tab one. It just sits in these holes right here. Next up is this guy. Ford Planet gear. And you just kind of torque it, and she falls on. Then you got another thrust washer you got to put on. Yep, sits right in there. So next up here is the forward drum. We got to assemble that with new clutches, because as you recall, that's the whole reason this thing had no drive. This is the great part. Cleaning all this fucking garbage out of here.
What the f you doing over here?
Well, it's finally going back together after more struggling today. It's like we knew what we were doing.
I like the arbor press on the old bucket.
I mean, you gotta space it. That's how you space it. There, I'm helping. Holy fuck! We did it! Back to stacking clutches, and then we can assemble this and toss it in that thing. It's magically gonna work, right? Ow. I don't have a groove.
Yeah.
I somehow put too many clutches in.
Is that why this is loose? Because we don't have enough in here? I mean, I thought this was a little loosey-goosey there,
I did too, but I'm like, we're gonna have to be clutches before we even run it. Well, it all started with that when that was sideways last night. This is the first time we've been able to put the clutches back into the thing, essentially.
This is transmissions for dummies.
For dummies, made by dummies.
Who's gonna get done first?
Hey, that feels a lot better.
Hey,
that is not as much room. It all moves.
Look how proud he looks.
this guy's only supposed to spin one way. Is it supposed to squeak? I don't know. I'm a rapper. Oh, nothing's falling out yet. That's amazing.
Nice technique.
But it's all locked in. Oh, there we go.
You just hear that?
So that guy right there. Imagine this goes on there, but probably another thrust washer first. So it was this point that I really knew my dumb was fucked up and some of this shit had to come back apart again. Didn't record any of it. We got her pretty much where you see it now, and we're like, wait, we got extra fucking bearing here. Thank for 1970s fucking literature here. There's where that bearing goes, right there. Figure it out. I'm only half as retarded as you think I am. Next thing we do, before we can actually mount this goddamn thing back on stand here, is to change out these high pressure rings, I think they're called. They're steel rings. This is what they look like. There's 2 smaller ones up here, and then 3 bigger ones down there. Locking rings. Right now, we're trying to get the old ones off. Check it out. Got the goddamn pump in. Place the rings on it. Like found out, you just had to kind of slide hammer itself.
Factory service manual slide hammer action.
Use 2 screwdrivers to align the bolt holes. Make sure the gasket's on too first. We got it down far enough to where it started, to where we could get bolts in it, and you just slowly work it down with the bolts.
What are we gonna name this unit? I was thinking Big Mike.
Big Mike, huh?
Yeah.
Why Big Mike?
Well, you know, after the president's old lady there.
Remember, Joe Biden will be half the man Michelle Obama was.
I pulled out your torquey wrench too.
Nice.
14 metric maple leaves.
Oh, okay.
It's like 12
Hey,
and
you
a half.
guys want to watch me snap these off?
It's bad enough watching your math.
Well, 12 pounds
68
would
or
be...
something.
Are you stupid or something?
Click, click.
Click.
Where'd all the parts go?
Oh, shit. Wrong.
Is that a bearing hiding under that piece of cardboard? Hey, why don't you stick a screwdriver in it and check the end plate too?
That's what he had.
Yeah.
That is fucking tits. We did something right.
It's pretty good. I'm happy.
Nailed it.
Yeah, it's been nailed.
I use your brain and shit.
I mean, we could set it on the floor.
It's
It
kind of
really
late
doesn't
in the
matter.
game now to turn on that dang old thinking device up there.
That worked out really well, I must say. Yeah, see, I fucking wore myself out too early in the day.
Oh, that's what. Yeah. We used up all our brain power on this. Gotta treat it like the train, you know, like the guy in the video does.
Make the train professional.
Yeah. Alright, put down that f***ing camera and help me. obviously some things and stuff have happened here. We kind of quit recording because it was going kind of too well. Didn't want to interrupt that progress. But we got everything back on here. Figured pick up the camera before we threw the pan back on. So because we're not running a kickdown cable here, we're going to put my nice, in that hole right there, custom, you know, high dollar CNC machine block off here back in the hole. But apparently when you don't run a kickdown cable, what you do is you take the kickdown rod here that connects to this, and there's 2 stages to that piston. Stage 1, it moves easy. And stage 2, it gets harder. You can feel it. It's like a stop. You don't want to be in the stage 2 because it won't shift into third at all. Don't ask me why you want to put it in stage 1. Maybe it firms up the shifts or something. I don't know. But the fucking old timer we watched said do that with it. So that's what we did with it. New check balls that came in. It originally had plastic ones right there on the floor there. The kit came with new metal ones. We put all 4 back in. Apparently, part of a shift kit, other than drilling out the separator plate for the valve body, you leave 2 of the check balls out. We ain't doing any of that. We don't need a shift kit on diesel. Got the extension housing all back on. Got the vacuum modulator in. We got the accumulator here, and then the governor cover that we destroyed. Yeah, see, here's the problem. Here's the accumulator spring. Our spring is one of these special 4-piece springs. You could leave these out to firm up that shift, or in this case, considering we got a transmission over there, we might take the spring out, or we just might say fuck it. Don't ask me what would happen if we put the long piece of that multi-segment spring in. It might work, it might not. Yep, got park and everything. There's park. Now we have gears. Don't mind that one-way bearing. It's fine.
A little squeaky.
Just gotta get fluid in it. It'll be alright. It'll come back around. Kit didn't come with it, so, you know, why would we put it in if it doesn't have it?
We do it right.
We do it right. Well, here we go. Just added 4.5 quarts of tranny fluid. Haven't started it yet, but I think we're doing something a little right. Nothing really on the ground. This was stuff that was already down here. But I mean, look at this beauty. That is the best looking transmission I've ever owned. Come time to see if it's the best working transmission I've ever owned. Got a drive shaft, everything's hooked up. Shoot it with some ether and see what the f happens. Run it while it's off the ground first, see? And then we'll lower it down and see what happens from there. Fine.
What do you even get hung up on? One ground?
Alright, let's see if the battery has enough. Alright, take 2.
Son of a bitch, you did.
Hey, we don't have any vacuum hooked up. That parking back.
A little eye burning right now, but let it clear out, drop it down on the ground, and see if it'll actually move. It's gonna, you know, install this battery temporarily permanently. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, I'm gonna crash in my chair probably because I got no brakes.
Yeah. does 100% more forward than it did before.
Job well done.
Heck yeah, bud.
First transmission me and him ever rebuilt ever.
Yeah. First attempt.
Oh yeah, Peg. Appreciate the fucking coveralls, bud. And you know, I'm just preserving the same way you gave them to me. Reeking of fucking diesel. They're still good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Hey guys, if you want to know where Peg works and everything, it's right here. His name is Yeah. You know, I exposed the guy. Yep. No, not fucking real. These were dump coveralls. You guys should fucking know that. That's not his fucking name, and he didn't buy these things. They were free. Yeah, appreciate it, bud. He runs and moves forward and reverse. You gotta hook up a vacuum line, do a couple other things, add more training fluid. You'll see us driving here in a minute. Here at Complete Toilet Garage, you know, we don't want to be considered hacks by any means, you know. This is professional fucking work right here. It's been a little bit since that last footage you just saw, but we went through and did some things professionally. Like it's got working headlights and tail lights. Harbor Freight, you take the lenses out of the housings there, go ahead and just put a little slit down there so you can fit a square peg in a round hole, and boom, you got lights. As far as the front goes, we pulled out all the stops. People pay good money for these kits. So that's why we just went ahead and took Chevy truck headlights, like 96, 98 Chevy truck headlights. And I mean, really, I didn't even have to modify them or anything here. I'm not bullshitting at all. And I mean, they're solid. Took them, flipped them upside down, self-tapered right to the support here, and boom, done. I even got turn signals and running lights in the front. This is, you know, this is not hacked together, fellas, by any means. Got a working dashboard, kinda, not really. I did put in some better gauges, kinda, and, you know, they're from the 90s, and they'll probably work okay, like 60% of the time.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Went ahead and, you know, saw that there's no body bolts in the thing whatsoever. Didn't want the body falling off, so I put two tiny 3/8 bolts in the front here. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to use 7/16. And then back here, I did the same thing, except there's nut plates in the frame. Well, the 3/8 is close enough to 7/16, so you just tighten them down until they are just about to get loose with a 1/4 inch drive, and it's fine. The body won't fall off. Some other safety measures we took here. You know, I couldn't put clips on the U-joints. You know, they robbed from another box, so, you know, just put the temporary permanent clips on. You know, they're the liquid kind. Also went ahead, tightened up this right rear wheel bearing. That was pretty simple. Got this brake unstuck and made it stop leaking all in one combo. Might ask yourself how I did that. Well, you just take the caliper off and take a pair of vice grips and, you know, just pinch off the brake hose and it's fine. Caliper rebuilt. It's finally come time. I'm gonna lower this thing off the jack stands, go get Rampy, test drive this fucking thing. Fuck off, I got work to do. Over here at the dump, old dump, shut down, but didn't you know this is Mexico? Here's our top secret, you know, proving grounds for the very rare 83 Cyrus Corvette here. Got a hell of a 90-degree turn, goes downhill a little bit, but we're probably gonna start down there and work our way here. And then there's some dick down there too. This fucking guy trying to line his side by side on the side of the road. Calibrated eyeball, see? Yeah, unload this thing. Hopefully she'll fire back up again and do some testing.
let's see if it has second. No, it still has reverse. It fucking shifted.
Oh. Got all 3 gears, dude.
Yeah.
This is a piece of shit. Is it even on?
No. Oh, look at all the oil pressure you got.
Oh, the wrong one. Alright. Still got almost 60. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's accurate.
Ain't got no temp yet, so either the gauge ain't working or it don't.
How stupid are you? English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
So obviously this thing's slow, but how slow, we're about to find out. We're going to do an NA run down there where it turns the straightaway. I think we'll start where the fucking burnout mark is down there. And then there's a driveway up at the top of that fucking hill over there, and that'll be the cutoff point. We'll see how many miles per hour I get up to, and then we'll return when this thing's turbocharged and see if we can get to 60 then, because I don't even think we're going to get to 60. We'll do like 45, 50, I think. Hey, what are you doing here? Fuck off, I got work.
What a dick.
Here we go, top speed run. Almost like a slick box though, man. Still got an oil cruncher. I was reaching for the wrong shifter.
Still turning. Speed demon.
Very good. It's just got valve cover leaks like no tomorrow. I believe so.
Yeah, we got a little puddle down there.
Oh yeah, okay. Whatever. But you don't rev work. It don't. I was trying there. Too much rear brake and no power. Do a burnout, he says. It'll do 35 up a hill. That's what it just did. That's what it did? Yeah. Yeah. So what I think we got going on here is the injection pump might be leaking a little bit. Got valve cover gaskets that are leaking. We got an injector that's leaking. I mean, overall, 45 miles an hour. She did well. Darting all over the road. Yeah, runs good, but she's a little clattery like, in the upper R's. But the transmission has all 3 fucking gears. Oh yeah. And that vacuum fucking this guy here from 1982 works. Yeah. Dude, that tranny is awesome. The only thing it did, it might still be a little low on fluid reverse, like it took a second, like it didn't engage right away. That's the only thing. Temp gauge does not work. It's still saying 100. There's no way it's still sitting at 100. Actually, this hose ain't that warm. I mean, it's got a little bit of pressure, ain't a shit ton. And yeah.
You do got silicone on the thermostat housing. Did you ever look at the thermostat?
No.
No? Got going 45, huh?
If it had a tie rod on that's not ready to break off, you get up there and like the car, like the tires are shot, so it's like doing this, and then like the slightest movement, it's like brup, brup. Here, Ike, take it for a little ride. You got to pump the brakes.
Burnout, Ike. Do a burnout, Ike. I'll do a burn.
Half race car.
Yeah. The Jew here trying this out. Yeah, just fire it. Yeah. No, yeah, just keep doing it.
No, yeah. No.
Welch's greatest starter ever. Batteries are charged at least. Yeah. I'm just curious to see what this thing looks like. It sounds so cool, but it's just so fucking slow. That is the best piece of shit ever. It's not even like that loud either.
It gets good.
Yeah, dude, it does. What a majestic machine. Oh, yeah, she finally got hot. Yeah, kill it.
Kind of like a steam bath.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, the temp gauge is only reading 100.
Well, maybe, you know.
Pro source.
Pro fail.
All right. Well,
always. Thanks for letting me destroy that.
Oh, absolutely.
Appreciate it, you know.
Anytime, buddy. Anytime.
We had nice things.
If you have something nice, just give it to that guy.
Yeah.
It won't be anymore. Guaranteed. Don't worry, the water's just cooling exhaust in the cylinder head.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it had to get rid of that air bubble. Maybe the temp gauge will work.
Well, it held out pretty long for having no cooling fan.
There's no fan on it? Oh man, there's no fan.
You see a fan? Hey guys, you see a fan? Is that the fan? I think that's the fan.
The original 1983 vat came with a fan.
Did it come with that?
Cappuccino machine?
Yeah. I mean, that is custom right there, bud. Sounds like it's done. So guys, we're still gonna put a turbo on this, and that'll fix the overheating issue. No problem whatsoever. He agrees. Well, there you go, guys. Things still started right up and ran, even though, you know, she got a little warm. It wasn't too bad. Just a little warm. It'd be all right. Now it's come time to thank all my Patreons. You guys fucking rule. I just don't got much other to say other than thanks a fucking million here, guys. You make this entertainment happen. But here's the new Patreons we got going on. We got 84 John, Terry Fry, Eddie Friday, Eli, I f***ed up there, Scott and Ray Costanda. And then we got the people who thought it was a good idea to give me even more fucking money. We got Megabob777. You've been here since the fucking start. Thank you, bud. Master None, you're a fucking OG. I fucking appreciate the fuck out of that. And Old Man Uncle. You guys have been with me for quite a long time. I appreciate the fuck out of it. You didn't need to do that, but your hard-earned dollars are going right back into this shit, making more fucking entertainment. Speaking of which, don't you worry about that one. There's a story behind that one. And chances are the Patreons are going to be the only ones to get that one. Hope I didn't miss anyone's fucking names here. I'm using my phone for the Patreon. Normally I can write them down, write stuff down. I was in a hurry, I used the Patreon web app here on my phone. It's a pile of hot garbage. I hope I didn't forget anyone. If I did, I'm sorry. I'll definitely get you guys on the next one. And if you're wondering, yeah, haven't done fuck all with this. Haven't had fucking time to. And yes, this is another fucking diesel we're trying to get worked on here before the snow flies. So hopefully you see that one here soon. So fellas, I hope you enjoyed today's fucking journey here. I know this thing's slow as but the injection pump's a little busted. Remember, the Advance ain't working on it, so I think that's half the reason why it only did 35. And making some very metallic noises, per se. Pinging, because the injection timing is off. So part 3, we're going to fix that. We're going to put the turbo on it, and we're going to see what the Cyrus will actually do. Till then, don't put your hands any place you want to put your dick.
Turn your turn signal off. Turn your signal off. Turn your signal off.